What's the first thing you'd do if you were president?
Wow!
Isn't that funny? We were just talking about that.
Wow, you want to restate yours? Since it was so funny?
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, not again.
Again? When has this ever happened before?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, hey, guys.
Hey.
Hi. I'm sorry I'm late.
No, it's all good. You feeling okay, dude?
Oh, yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm all right. I heard something about the president.
Yeah. We're talking about what's the first thing you do if you were president. We were just talking.
I would dress up like a bee and go on the Chucklehead Show.
Nice.
I just.
Oh my God! Look at the shot of Joe Biden dressed up as a bumblebee.
I just start rubbing
it's
shoulders.
hilarious.
I wouldn't stop. I just.
Oh my goodness!
Go up to a pair of shoulders like I own them and rub those bad boys. Oh, that's what I do.
Kaylin, I tried so hard. What? Yeah, so we talked about how it's really annoying when I say, oh, Kaylin, get a shot of that. And so instead I was going to be like, oh, look at the condom on Levy's face, right? Like instead of saying point, and I was like,
moving Jesse.
I was like, look at the Joe Biden. Jeez.
It's just gonna progress. Please clap. Please clap. We put him in the bee costume. It's funny, okay?
Fucking hell.
The president wouldn't normally wear a bee costume, so you're all like, haha. That's what it's for.
Imagine if Joe Biden started cosplaying on like the reg. Like he just came out, like he comes out to like speak to the media about North Korea, and he's just like dressed like Kim Jong-un.
It's just like him next to a couple of anime girls all the time, and he's just always like cosplaying like the most collar up like anime character ever. Like,
Team Rocket fuck.
That's it.
Jesse.
Yeah.
James.
Joe.
Nice. Okay.
Barack.
Hillary Clinton.
All right. What would you do if you were president?
Let's see.
The first thing you would do.
Well, the first thing I would do. 1 second.
Oh, we got Carrot Top in the
let's
studio
see.
here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
It's more like ramen top.
So funny.
Oh, thank God.
Ramen Top is actually funny.
Well, I'd first have a nice little drink first to get my my overall coherence into place.
Let me see that.
Let's go ahead. And
Julian's a great actor. He's such a good actor.
Whew, yeah, no, that's some real stuff, guys, right there.
That's right.
Joe, do you want to restate your idea? I don't know if you actually said it.
Oh yeah. The first thing that I would do if I were president, it would just try to see if like I could get the people to pay a tax for something like completely ridiculous. And so I was thinking about if people started putting their tax money towards like a fund where it's just buying cotton candy for a bunch of people, because I think that's very important to today's economy, and we're going to build it from the ground up.
That's a fair cotton candy business is the backbone of the American economy. Yeah.
And then invest your money in cotton candy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just secretly on the side.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
An accountant guy said we're putting it into the cotton candy
Yeah.
for no reason.
That sounds like some pedophilia shit, like cheese pizza. It's like, hey, we're gonna go to the island. You gonna have any cotton candy? Pink and blue. Jeffrey's got the good shit.
Zach with the pedophiles.
Yeah. The other day
He's talking about secret cotton candy. Like, I'm sorry, like with the president.
Like,
Dude,
what else are you gonna
Bill
do with that
Clinton-
much cotton candy? You know,
Bill
It's like,
Clinton
it's just
literally
simple.
fucked kids, I think, maybe. I don't know. That's according to like Alex Jones, I
I'm
think.
just saying it's always you that brings up the pedophiles.
Well, okay, I mean, I also bring up like everything that's extreme.
They're taking our fucking cotton candy and they're giving it to the kids and turning them queer.
All right, you want to pull another one?
Yeah, for sure. Let's see.
We'll go
let's
into the
try-
middle.
Yeah.
Some of them are just straight up blanks. If it's a shit question. Oh, okay, that look.
Can you tell if someone is telling the truth or lying?
No.
I don't know. Like a
Sometimes.
complete stranger, how about?
Complete stranger?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty easy to tell if there's. I mean, it depends on if you know what you're talking about, right?
Okay.
Like, it's really easy. If you know what you're talking about, it's pretty easy to tell if someone else doesn't.
Zach,
Sure.
I really enjoy being on the Chucklehead Show. Well, going to the Chucklehead Show and hanging out with my friends, whew, it's the highlight of my week some weeks. Man, do I love it. Chucklehead Show. Now, was I lying? Or was I telling the truth?
I can't think of something funny to say. I was sitting here. I appreciate you talking slow so I could really like try to think of something.
Are you sure? You have pretty strong.
H2. Woo, vodka.
Never heard of that one before.
That's how you know it was not funny.
What?
Yeah, I know.
I
When Joe doesn't even laugh, when Joe's just like, huh, yeah, that's an interesting comment. Then you know, fucked up. That's going on the Levy Stories compilation. Let's do that. Can we do a someone tries to make a joke and Joe doesn't laugh so they feel bad about themselves compilation?
Yeah, we'll just wait until it happens to you naturally.
Yeah, okay.
You
Might
said
have
just
to
keep
wait
the
a while.
Camera, keep the
Look.
camera. We need this shot. Don't worry, you'll get lots of opportunities though. So if you fuck it up the first time, just hang in there.
Quit looking at
That's so
me.
sad.
I was looking at you, son.
Okay, instead about if you can tell if somebody's lying, what about, oh, this is kind of sweet. Who can make you feel better when you're sad or angry? Cheers. You know, I got my own in here actually. Yeah.
Yeah, she had to prepare. She was like, "Oh, a whole day. I better bring the big one." Okay.
Yeah, that's why mine's bigger than yours. So.
His is a little wider though.
Oh,
so
that
that's-
is true.
That's what. Even though it's like wide, like a flat fish, you know, that's advantageous.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Thirsty.
Oh. There we go. That was pretty good too. Oh, that
real?
one's cold.
This seems incredibly inefficient for carrying liquid. To be honest.
Is it real what? Real canvas?
Yeah.
Is that a real burlap sack? Oh my gosh.
Is it a genuine thirst aid at Walmart?
Yeah.
No, that's like a mouthful. You know what I mean?
Thirst aid?
Your
Can-
penis? Yes.
Wait, sorry.
No, like that is how much liquid is in it. All I'm saying.
Oh, I
It's a
see.
tiny pouch. You get. Oh, you know it comes.
Yes.
Is that a little shot container?
It is.
That's actually neat.
And it comes with this kind of like really like kind of like it's kind of like really stupid. Ooh. Oh, it's a little squirty liquid. Oh god, that's great. You can do this.
No,
You can just squirt some
You
into
can
the
just do a
cup.
little nice little squirt.
what? Nice. That's a good.
No,
Double layers. God.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Julian, who can make you feel happy when you're feeling? What was the question?
Who makes you feel better when you're sad or angry?
Oh man, let's just both agree not to answer our girlfriends and give a real answer.
Not me.
Oh, say
Yeah.
can you see? Bumble Joe.
But
Audible Joe.
What makes me who makes me happy or
Yeah,
sad?
who?
I'm gonna go
Myself.
with Levy Men. And only Levy Men.
That's gotta make him feel good. You shouldn't laugh though after you say something so sincere like that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's Levy.
That's a good attempt.
That was very good. That sounded very natural. Good
Well,
job.
he complimented my acting at the beginning of the podcast. I assumed that was sincere.
Oh, it wasn't.
Let me have another hit of that.
I was trying to prepare you. He's gonna spit it at me. I think he's gonna spit it at me. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Thought for sure.
Oh,
Ah,
you
you
got
fuck.
it.
I was trying to.
Oh, wait, exchange. You got to trade.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, right.
Customarian sport.
Bavarian?
Sport.
Oh, I don't like that.
Dude, that's like the last 2
Sounds
seconds
delicious.
of me peeing. That's what it sounds like. Like it pauses for a second and then you hear that.
Kaylin just doesn't like that noise because I feel like she's definitely like had some close encounters with hearing us all pee before on like
That's good. That's good. Not as good as what I have.
Revelberry. Yeah, no. Your stuff is strong. This is just
That's pretty strong.
yerba mate.
What is that? What does that mean?
It's tea.
Oh, tea. I see. Okay. That's good. Okay. I don't.
Your
Why are you
can-
guys watching so intense?
Your can kind of matches Joe. But
Because
I
I'm
know. There's 2 Joes.
Asian? Oh, sorry. Oh, you're talking about
The
that.
bubble,
My bad.
Because I'm Asian?
Yeah, sorry.
Like,
No, don't apologize. He meant it. Don't accept his back pedal.
It makes
Yeah,
more
sure.
sense.
No, he's looking at me like, oh, it's facts. Come on, I obviously meant. He meant because she's Asian.
oh, okay.
Is there a different way to like differentiate both of us?
Biden.
I mean.
Would you call it
like
Bumble Biden?
Jolene,
Would you
Bumble
call
Biden.
it Bumble Biden? BB?
Bumble Bo.
Bumble Bo?
Bumble Joe. Bumble
Joe?
Biden.
I think Bumble Biden
Shia
is.
LaBeouf's best friend.
What? I wonder how that guy's doing.
Shit.
Well, you just need to think of a way to announce him like he's a wrestler.
Are you talking
is
about
this?
Joe Biden or Shia?
Yeah,
LaBeouf?
Joe Biden.
Oh, sorry.
So we have to be like. I know.
Okay, how's the
The man to save you from Pennsylvania, ladies and gentlemen, Bumble Joe Biden.
I didn't think that was said. What are you doing?
Is that just, you were just like, oh, I don't want this to get slow.
Oh my God.
All right, time for the interview.
Every time it dies, you just have to.
Every time it slows down, I'm just gonna stick my hand into a fucking rat trap.
The cure-all.
Dude, that's hilarious. Joe, you want to put your blazer on?
Oh, yes. Gotta be very fancy.
So,
Julian's face.
if anyone answers a bad question, how that actually... Dude, look at the market left. Oh, is it showing? Oh, yeah, you can see the red line.
Glad you got that at the dollar
I just love that I didn't have Joe's face. I was just waiting as soon as it went on camera. I just fucking...
I've done this for a while.
I can't believe you just went for it like that, my dude.
I forget that Jesse's wearing a shirt, and it's because on here it just kind of looks like your skin color.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
No, it's extra
in
protection.
the middle. It's open in the middle.
Oh, gotcha, yeah. Gotta be safe on YouTube. Don't want to
Yeah.
piss off the gods.
Oh, Jesse
Don't want this
almost
on.
accidentally did that. I was joking.
Whoa, Jesse, you almost accidentally moved your arm into the mousetrap I was holding up next to you. You buffoon.
Gotta sanitize it a little bit.
Whoa.
Just gotta get a little bit of sanitization.
Rat traps are funny. All right, so I made a compilation of mock interview questions that start.
Your interview sucks. No, I'm sorry, that was a mock.
Which one of you wants this fucking job? Prove it! Prove it to me! Tell me that you've got what it takes! Stick your hand in the trap! You gotta do it. You did it.
I don't know how to reset it.
Oh, okay. It's sketchy.
I'm sorry, we're out of first aid.
Why am I the only one that reacted? Why? Just
You
like
gotta-
pain doesn't matter.
My hand's not a mouse, okay? Maybe a rat trap. That I wouldn't want to stick my hand in, but a mouse trap.
If you do the meaty part of your hand, it's not bad. But if you do like your finger, where it like hits, if it hits
Every part of my hand is the meaty part of my hand.
you do your dick. That seems to be. Yeah. I mean, it's only funny if I do a worse part of my body, and I don't know that I want to do that. My fucking pinky.
No.
Do a pussy.
Here, do something that you care about. Just do your phone.
All right.
Next, do it.
Why are you insane?
I'll do it.
I didn't get it.
Oh my god.
That's your fault then.
Can't believe that.
Doesn't get a mouse
Oh
trap
my
now.
god.
Dude, how much did you have to drink? You didn't react
Oh,
either. Oh my
it's,
god.
it's pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty, you gotta try
Yeah,
it.
you gotta
Joe.
try it. It's pretty good stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Here, I'll do it. We'll
Are
do
you
it
gonna do your
together.
finger?
Put
Are
it.
you gonna do your finger?
Well, if we do it together,
No,
yeah.
then it won't hurt.
Well, then we have to touch it, and
No.
it's got to
It-
be like a unity thing. Yeah.
Oh, cute.
Do your finger.
Oh,
Ah, I got my fingernail.
Oh, dude.
All right, I'll do one more since this is since we're progressing with the hurting yourself on the show. I'll do one more. I'll do my finger. Let's see it get through one of these sausage boys.
So to do it, so you want to line it up so it hits your knuckle on one and your fingernail on the other.
All right.
Oh my god.
See, that does hurt.
It's because it's your bone.
I didn't get it.
oh my god.
It's because Eson's bubble can was at your face when you did it.
How about we find someone new to operate the switcher, okay? Someone who's actually gonna get the shots, okay? Maybe when we set out to get a shot of a mouse trap, we focus on the mouse trap. Maybe everyone we do.
That's Esau.
No, but to be fair, I kind of respect you for focusing more on my face, because that'll show whether or not I was actually a bitch. Did I flinch, or did I stay strong like a man?
What, you okay there, bud?
No. Apparently I'm the biggest bitch here.
Well, Levy wouldn't even do it if he were here, so if that makes you feel
He
better.
might do the side of his hand. The side of your hand isn't too bad, but the that one wasn't too bad. It was more scary.
Oh my god.
Okay, you know what? We're done with the mouse.
Dude, I don't know if I want to work here anymore.
Now time for what we do at our company.
Oh, we have to have Joe sign the waiver.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
What's the entertainment value on a scale of 1 to 10?
The rat trap? Probably minimal. If it was
think
if it was a
it's
real rat trap instead of a mouse trap, then I don't know that I would have done it. I feel
That's
you
like
could break
the
your bone.
Wyoming live feed cam of like, yeah, sure, I'll put my hand in the mouse trap. Not like there's any fucking bars or anything to go out to, so yeah, I guess it's mouse trap in the basement for me again. Okay, here we go.
Mousetrap Monday! My place! One free mousetrap with every drink. You get $2 off if you fucking stick your dick in the mousetrap. All right, so I have interview questions. They start off not too bad, and then they start to get more off the wall and more ridiculous. So, yeah. What did you want to be when you were 10 years old? We're going to start off with Julian.
I think when I was 10 years old, if I recall correctly, I think I did want to be a chef. I hadn't quite realized my true dream of working here for you at Chucklehead.
Oh, I wasn't doing this like an actual interview. I was just having an interview
But I
question.
wasn't doing it either. I was just being honest about where I wanted to work, which is right here at Chucklehead Productions. But I believe I wanted to be a chef when
What
I
kind of
was
chef?
10 years old. I didn't think, I
Sushi.
mean, all my favorite foods would have been like Italian kind of food, so I probably would have been an Italian chef at the time.
What did we get in trouble for putting inside of a segment in high school that was like Not really racist, but it was too racist against Italian people.
Okay.
Did I say bada bing, bada boom? I
know
said
it's like
something
Boston,
like that.
Isn't that like?
What was that for?
Yeah,
Was that
yeah.
for Cam
Bada
Newton?
bing, bada boom.
Well, it
Yeah.
only would have been
Yeah.
for Kang if it was something that we said.
Maybe it was like "Don't talk to my mudda" or something like that. It was like a sound effect.
Isan,
What was it?
could
Isan,
you
do you
say
remember?
what we were permitted to say during
What were we
the
permitted to
ninth
say?
grade cabaret show that wasn't filtered out as being too racist to put into the Note Time app? Do you remember?
No, I don't.
I can't poke you if you don't remember.
What is it?
I'll get canceled.
I'd say it if I
He's
knew.
talking about so we're talking about the price of the No Time app, and we say that you can acquire it for the
Oh.
low price of $10.
Oh, that's right.
And Isan just had a hilarious ethnic impersonation in his back pocket for $10.
In his back pocket.
So yeah, it was.
That is crazy that they let us say that, or let Isan say it, I
Not
guess.
really considering it was Miss Sullivan.
What year was that?
the 2000
I mean like high school year, like
15.
sophomore, junior,
the freshman.
freshman. Okay, yeah. That was before things got sour. Before she got way more strict. I think the envelope kept getting pushed. Joe, what did you want to be when you were 10 years old?
I wanted to be an author. I was gonna write books about magical girls.
So, let me guess, you were a warrior cats girl then.
No! Don't you dare! It was Fablehaven.
Wait, Kaylin just looked at me like she was a warrior cats girl. Warrior cats girl exposed. No. I've been dating a warrior cats girl for 4 years, so it's okay. Exposed.
There's a shit ton of those books.
Warrior
like
cats, yeah.
20 of them,
And they
right?
progressed to different animals, I think. I think
Oh
they ran
yeah,
out
they
of
have
cat
like bears and
stories.
stuff now. Too.
Right, out of cat story.
Books, honestly.
Guys, I don't get why it's funny. They were just really solid books, okay? Yeah.
Yeah, like when you're a kid, they're really good books, but a lot
Yeah.
of people would like take the Warrior Cats like series into their real life.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the problem.
Was that what Lexi was doing
I'm part of the
in
Shadow
elementary
Moon
school?
clan.
I would always act like a cat.
Do you want to be part of my clan? Meow.
Definitely. No, there were whole.
God.
10-year-old Jesse's just like, oh god.
10-year-old Jess, like the only thing he knew he didn't want to be was not a cat.
Not this. Not this.
I like my non-furry man body. Thank you very much. I don't
Did
remember.
you give an answer?
That was it. Not
just
this.
not a
Not
word.
this.
Okay. Never mind.
Seems like that was kind of my answer, but
Anything.
whatever. You know.
What's your answer, Jesse?
It was.
just not a warrior.
He said it like 3
I don't
times.
want any.
Now we hear his real answer.
My real
His
answer.
real answer is not a drunk.
Yeah, exactly. If I could do anything but this, that would be fantastic.
I like beer.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. I like
Like, you want
beer.
me to do the Kavanaugh? I have my calendars. My calendar.
PJ and Squee.
That was pretty good. Jolene, list 3 words that describe your character. I will be calling bullshit.
Interesting. Okay. I would describe my character as loyal. Just making sure. Kind.
Oh, okay, play it safe.
And mediocre at being hilarious. There we go. That's
I don't know how you can argue with that. Okay, I feel like anyone could say that. I'm mildly, I'm pretty bad at, or I'm mildly good at being really, 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 really.
Let's just put it like this. I'm bad at having serious conversations, so some percentage of the conversations that I do have end up being funny.
Well, you don't want to go that deep into my character. Okay?
No, yes.
we gotta keep it right here.
You're still at a better ratio than Levy, so
Okay, well, I'm good.
Jesse.
Why did I decide to be a character for this? God, some of these questions are oh my God, some of these questions. I feel like I don't know if I should take off the glasses. Shit, what do I answer for this?
Here, wait, switch glasses.
Oh, switch. But these are the real glasses. Shit, I'll wear them upside down.
Okay, that's even more real.
I would describe my character as bullshit. And a fuck.
That is two.
Bitch! Bullshit! A fuck! Next!
Get me out of here! Take me out of here, boy!
Only listing two is part of the character.
Yeah.
He's like, 1, 3, something in the middle.
I would describe myself as open to criticism.
Bullshit!
Fuck you! How dare you criticize me? I am a god to you! Let's do passionate about making an internet show.
That bit went out so bad, Zach. You mentioned it. Opening up the beer can in the middle of
Why
something
is
serious.
every episode there's shit spilling?
That was supposed to go away.
Hold the line! Hold this!
That was supposed to go away over way better.
It smells nice.
God, it does smell nice. Yeah.
Sorry, Zon.
Oh, that was supposed to go over way better. That was.
Isan, will you press number 4 on that?
I'm kidding.
I used to work.
Sorry, number 5. There you go.
I used to work in a place that was above a brewery, and you could come down, and the smell is like amazing.
I was joking. I don't.
No. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it's just like when they're brewing it, it's like 10 bakeries. It's like 10 bakeries worth of bread baking all at the same time. It's a very nice
Sorry,
smell.
Zon. Gobi.
There we go.
What about him?
Oh man.
Whoops. I don't want to say something dumb. So I'm just gonna.
R.I.P.
Oh my God.
Imagine round 2.
Oh, you know what, guys?
Where
Fuck
did
this
this come
bit.
from?
Fuck this bit. I'm retiring it.
That's the joke.
I'm retiring.
I didn't even see this.
You know what,
come out.
Jesse? Here you go.
I'm retiring
I
this
didn't
bit.
either. That's why I saw it on the table.
I'm retiring this bit. You know what? This was a terrible idea. The cannon was supposed to be louder.
Jesse,
too,
strip
when
for
Dylan
us.
was
Isan, get a
talking.
strip shot.
Oh man, this is
Jesse,
over,
sexy,
guys.
go.
Oh, that's-
You know what?
Sexy.
You know what, guys? There was water in here. Okay, this whole.
Oh!
I know. You guys
We're
know
all
too.
frauds!
I know. We're all frauds. I'm done with
Oh,
this,
Blue's
guys.
getting
We gotta-
drunk off the
no.
beer.
It's getting
Blue,
hot in
not the
this.
IPA.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna Blue, get out of the way.
Oh great. Now I'm all entangled in this.
So, Julian, what's your third word?
My third word would be
Oh, okay, never mind.
coordinated at
Watch the mic.
tables.
Better at not spilling a beer onto your carpet.
Once you've learned how to not spill a beer when you're on your 13th beer, you're much better at keeping the beer upright.
At least it's not coffee.
Yeah, no,
Coffee's way worse. We had a carpet
I'm gonna
cleaner
put
though,
this
so it got it
away. Somewhere away from here.
Wait, Jesse, let me see it.
No, you want it?
That's the one that you bought him. Hey, oh, look at that
Tell me
shot
what
there.
you think. What do you think of that?
Wait, Julian, chug!
I know you're not an IPA fan.
I actually don't condone alcoholism on YouTube, but at my fucking house.
There you go.
He took
Not
like
bad.
a sip.
I did not even get close to chugging.
Okay,
I'm glad that
well,
this
I guess we'll
interviewer
keep
is
it.
like really chill. You know,
We
he's
don't,
like, you just been IPA'd on the interview.
I'm like,
You love it!
what's that from? Oh, no, that video. I said,
We don't waste on this show.
Nice.
No,
Wait,
we
that's
don't.
not for the beer? Oh, okay, give me the beer.
You want another cup?
I want.
oh my gosh.
Nice. Yeah.
All right, you guys ready for the silly questions?
Oh, that was not the silly questions. All right,
These are like actual questions that you might get asked. Oh, except for the I will be calling
Yeah,
bullshit. The interview's just like, nah, man.
I see right
I can
through you.
tell.
Yeah.
You're
I'm a
full of
fast
shit.
learner.
Yeah.
You had to text me about where the entrance to the building was, so I'm calling bullshit on that.
Where's my mouse? There
It's
we
on
go.
there. Yeah.
This would be
Jesse.
Actually, no, I think I skipped one. Yo, where is my mouse right now? There you go. If you could compare yourself with any animal, which would it be and why?
That's interesting. Okay. I'm gonna try to give an
What's the-
honest answer here. So I'm trying to think of an animal that's not too impressive.
The
You know, one that's like, one that's like kind of like mid-level, like just decent, like
A $9 stag, or that's not how you say that. I mispronounced.
Close
it.
Yeah, you can't be like tiger. Like, that's so douchey.
Flamingo.
No matter what answer you give, it just sounds bad. I don't want to say I'm a bear.
Yeah.
What am I gonna say to this? I'll be a, I don't know, what's an average animal?
Kermit the Frog.
I'll be like a
Armadillo.
a mole or
Kermit the
something. I don't know.
Kermit the Frog is an above average animal. He's far and away. He sings a little song on his log. Oh my God. Ask an antelope to do that, dipshit.
I liked armadillo. I don't know. I think that was joking.
Yeah, I like armadillo.
I'd go for armadillo. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
guess
could-
mole. I guess I'm not blind.
Yeah,
That's one thing. Yeah.
Jesse, now when you get
Armadillo,
a
I'll
job
take it.
in the real world, the other interviewers aren't going to be around to like pitch you.
What animal would you compare yourself to? You want the job? It's on. No.
A wolf, because I stay in the back. No dog gets left behind. All right, Julian, what animal would you compare yourself to?
I'm going to say hippo because it's funny, but also because it's the deadliest animal. Ugh.
Those are
Behind
very
mosquito.
scary.
Oh, right. Okay, it makes
like,
sense.
but the
Behind,
way
no,
that you were
no,
going-
that's
yeah, you're
totally right.
absolutely
Far
right,
and
yeah.
away behind mosquito.
I think it's actually mosquito and then like deer or something like that from people hitting them, right?
I
you think so?
Maybe it could be deer. I just know that hippos kill an insane number of people because they can run 30 plus miles per hour.
Lots
after
of animals
you.
can do that.
Well, no, that's
I'm just joking.
That is huge.
let me out there, okay?
That's good. Okay. Don't judge me on the bad half of this animal, but I would compare myself to a dolphin, because dolphins are fun and, you know, they're there to have a good time. But you guys also talked about dolphins on a different show, and it was the bad parts. I don't like that
Right,
part.
yeah.
That's not me. So I'm trying to, like, just compare myself to the good parts of a dolphin.
Yeah, never made it with a fish that you freshly bit the head off of. I got you.
Yeah,
Ugh.
no, yeah.
That's a dolphin thing, not a Jolene thing. I was just making that clear.
Thank you.
Next question.
What is the most fearsome animal that you could defeat in a fight? I think it's you first. Let's say as a hippo. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, this is like anything.
A
as
lion.
hippo. Yeah, like. So I was thinking alligator at first because I know there's like people can beat alligators. You know, they wrestle them, and that's just like something you
Did
can
you kill one
do.
with your bare hand? Is that the question? What is the most fearsome animal? I guess it should be with your bare hands, right?
Well, I
Because if
guess-
you have a gun,
Yeah,
Well, yeah, no. If you have a
sure.
gun, that's obvious. But it's just like, are you in a place where you have a rock? Because having a rock makes a big difference in killing something. Yeah. Like.
let's just go bare hand. Let's go bare hands, but you have some padding on you. You could take a couple claws. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like you're not butt naked. You've got like maybe some.
You got some
Kevlar's
leather
too
on.
much. Some leather, maybe some leather. Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay. So
I don't think you could kill an alligator with your bare hands.
I don't know. I don't think I could either. I think.
Suffocate.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
I mean, I don't know if you guys could, but you definitely, like, humans can do it with their bare hands.
I don't know about that one.
Choke.
They have no power once their mouths.
No,
Yeah,
right.
but how do
But
you
then
kill
where
it?
do you go from there? That's
we
what
can disable it.
I'm
How
not
do
sure you
kill
could
it?
choke one and keep its mouth closed.
And you gotta plug its
Throw it or
nose.
something.
So you gotta do one of these maneuvers, then it'll open its mouth.
You
Well, here's the
don't
thing.
have to plug its nose.
I to suffocate it
Yeah, you just put it underwater. Put its head underwater.
That is true. Just
until it
drown
barrel rolls and
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
drowns you
that
out.
is
Yeah,
true.
so
Some really shallow
That's
water.
the optimal croc advice: is take the fight to the water where you have the advantage.
Go to the deep end. He doesn't know how to swim. He'll drown. Look, he's got legs. Do you see fins? I don't see shit. Go to the water.
Just a bit. And I think you could defeat an alligator and not a crocodile. Crocodiles are way worse.
I don't think you could do either of them.
And way stronger.
Oh,
I don't know. I think your cardio
And
runs out
crocodiles
before
are way more
his.
I got a
aggressive,
little
too.
And I know from there's this gator hunting show, Swamp People. Have you guys seen Swamp
Oh,
People?
yeah.
Where like they go around shooting crocs. They talk about how you got to hit them in just the right spot with a bullet, right? There's no way you can just fucking beat the fuck out of the crocodile. Like your 1-inch punch. I don't think you're gonna beat a crocodile.
I know.
I think your energy runs out before. What was that?
If you found a way to secure the mouth shut, you might be able to break the limbs off.
I think
Then
I
we
think
aren't
that's
that
got to be
strong.
really hard.
I think
I don't think I could pull it.
I'm gonna go with a really okay. So I'm trying to put myself in. So let's say my baby is being attacked by this animal. So that's all your possible human strength. I think I could stop a pretty big dog. With my bare hands. Like, I think, even though I would get bitten, I think I could protect my neck enough and keep myself afloat long enough to beat, I don't know, say, a pit bull. Oh, God. No offense, buddy. Yeah.
I don't think so, man.
Really? Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, no.
I think it does
Even a
depend on the
dog.
scenario.
Yeah.
I don't even think a dog.
I think it really depends.
big
If your
dog.
child is in danger, I really think you're twice as strong.
Okay,
But,
let's say
like-
you're twice as strong. Let's say that dog feels the same way as you. I think that you can beat up a dog way more than you can beat up a human and have the dog keep coming at you. I think a human gives up a lot sooner, even if you have a baby. I think humans are much less.
Yeah, no, I think
Ferocious.
you're right. I think you might give up quicker, but I feel like you can also think a little more creatively. So it's like, you don't have to bite. That like biting them on the arm isn't gonna do anything, So it's like you can kind of cognate that while you're in the fight. And, No, I
hear what you're saying. I just don't really think it works.
If you can't use like rocks or something like that, I think your fists aren't gonna do anything. Like if we're talking about actually like killing something, I don't think it's gonna do a whole lot. Like you can punch it, but I mean I don't. You're gonna take. I think you would.
Yeah.
I saw this.
In this scenario where you're getting attacked.
Isan is saying not to punch, but to kick a dog.
Okay. But still, you're going to be spending a lot of time trying to fight off this animal. I think it would take somebody a long time to actually kill a really large animal with no tools. So you would get exhausted quick, right?
Well, it depends.
So-
It depends what we're saying. Because if we're saying it's on land, no matter what, then I pick great white shark. You were the king in the ocean, bitch. I own
Actually,
you.
Orcas kill great white sharks.
Oh
Oh, true. Yeah, orcas are messed up.
Right, I think they work as a team, which is kind of cheating, but whatever.
Yeah.
Do we get teams?
I want Isan on my team.
What about a solo wolf? Anybody
No,
do that?
definitely not.
Oh, I mean, it's something that's
No.
twice as big as the biggest dog. Like, no.
Wolves don't like
Wolves are
fighting if they're solo. That's
Okay, no, he's talking, each side has a baby in the matter.
Yeah, like they're gonna
like
go
straight
for it.
up.
Their babies are. My dad could beat up your dad.
wolves are pussies.
I wouldn't say that's.
I
football.
disagree.
Yeah, yeah.
I just finished watching Twilight. I'm pretty sure they're not.
They're just well shaven when it comes down to it. It's just.
The most fearsome animal.
Black bear.
Well, no, I
pretty
think it's
scary.
got to be something you can do something with your hands with, right?
Yeah, if it's
Iguana,
all
I
bare.
don't know.
Or use your
Iguana.
weight to like, yeah, it can't be something with like giant claws, or it can't be
Probably
something
kill a
that's
Komodo
way
dragon.
physical. Oh, well, you would definitely die because that's the whole thing is, no, and when I say that, I mean, do you know how Komodos work? Like they have kind of a poisonous bite, so often what they'll do is they bite their victim and they kind of let it wander off and slowly die of their
So
poisonous
my understanding
bite.
is it's not poisonous. It stops your blood from coagulating, and so you bleed out.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, yeah, okay, yeah. So I guess but
my
their
point
thing
being,
is
it's
they
something you
weaken
can
their
strangle,
opponent
you know?
over a long term. Those fuckers are strong, and it's like out of all, like.
Oh yeah, they're all
I mean,
muscle.
if
huh?
you're talking about fearsome, that is one of the most fearsome animals.
We're talking about fearsome. How about like a goose or something? Like I feel like those are pretty fucking incredible.
Yeah, have you ever seen a swan? The swans where you live
Yeah,
will like
swan.
follow you around as you're walking around. They'll just be like, "What's up? This is our pond, motherfucker. Don't enjoy us with your girlfriend. Keep walking, bitch." That's what the swans.
So you going with
That's a really good
crocodile?
swan impression.
Keep walking, bitch.
A monkey.
Go back, I want to be monkey! I can just beat a
Monkeys are
monkey.
fierce, though.
They are
Monkeys
pretty
will
fierce.
beat
Be
you
a
up.
tiny monkey.
Like a tiny
A tiny one.
You
like
like
a
tiny monkey will rip
your
will put its fingers in your nose and rip it the fuck off.
Here's the thing. I think a tiny.
Oh my gosh! he's-
I think I could beat that little fuck from Night at the Museum. I think I could beat him.
A capuchin.
I think I could beat the fuck out of a capuchin monkey. I think I might lose a finger, but I think I could kill it.
I kind of do want to see the.
Say it again.
At what point is it no longer a fearsome animal?
When heart stops beating.
Okay.
Oh. No!
No, he's talking.
You're killing it. You're not beating it into submission. You're.
Does the
Any
monkey
type
count
of
as a
animal.
fearsome animal?
Yeah, no, like he's
I
the
guess-
most fierce.
I think fearsome just means like scary. Like don't pick a duck. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like the most. So if the most you can do is a duck, then it's a duck.
Yeah.
Probably a snake, huh?
I was thinking I could probably take on a snake, but I was also thinking a spider.
Dude, some snakes are so fast.
They are.
Some snakes will like strangle you.
Well, like an anaconda, no way. There's absolutely no way
You sneak
you
up
are
on it,
going
you
to
could.
kill that with your bare hands.
Sneak up on it.
There's zero way.
Yeah. Crack its neck on your fucking knee.
Yeah, in like
dog.
all the places.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're all,
And you just walk in.
you were raised in the darkness, but I was born in it. Take that, snake.
That's a really good
It's
impression.
actually a really interesting.
You just need a cup.
Yeah.
I'd like to see us actually
For the
put
record,
our money
I
where our
asked
mouth
Julian
is.
for philosophical.
Yeah, yeah.
Go out in
Oh,
the
true.
woods.
Yeah.
I'd like to actually like, oh yeah, I can kill a snake. Goes
And now
out in the
here's a
wild.
monkey.
Fucking kills me. Like, oh, fuck, I didn't mean
Yeah,
it.
next week's episode is just putting your money where your mouth is. You gotta fight the animal.
What's the snake from Harry Potter? I'm ashamed I can't remember.
Basilisk?
No.
No,
Oh, Naga.
Naga?
Oh,
No,
no, not Naga.
It's
Oh,
not
uh-oh.
Naga.
it's
No,
not
no.
nigiri.
No,
Yeah.
no. It's really close to that though.
It is.
Do you need a fact check?
No,
Is it?
no.
Isn't it Nagini?
Nagini.
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 Yeah.
Dinner.
Severus.
We were friends. Shut up, bitch. You're gonna get me. I'm on a mission from Dumbledore. Oh, fuck. All right, I don't really know a good answer for this. What are you going with? You're
I'm
still going with alligator?
I'm going with big dog. I cannot go
big
with
dog.
alligator.
Name
Big-
like a breed.
German Shepherd.
Really? You think you could
dang.
beat a German
For
Shepherd?
my child, I actually I think I outweigh the thing enough that yeah, I could.
That's what cops use to get people to quit.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, they're fierce, but like, no. I mean, they're fucking insane. But I mean, I think if my child were there, I think, and that's why you want me at this fucking company. Yeah.
All right. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
hey, Joe, what are you going with? Oh, I fucking blew.
Aw. I'm scared of spiders, so that's the only thing that I could take down.
You're scared of it, so that's the only thing you'll take down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like that's the most fearsome in my book.
You think a spider's more? You could take on a goose or a swan.
Yeah, they're just not as scary to me as a spider.
Oh, okay. I see the angle
You
you're
know
going
what I mean?
with here.
Yeah.
I'm really scared of mosquitoes, you guys.
Yeah.
Bless you. As if we had done like deadly animals, that would have been a whole other question. Because you could just squish some poisonous ass bugs.
Yeah. That is true. Yeah.
I was thinking, Julian, so what you said, true, but
What did you
I've
say?
been working.
The German Shepherd?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but I've been working. I've been helping my uncle out with his business.
Right.
So we bought a FedEx territory, so I've been helping fill in for some of the people. And there's dogs on that route that are fucking scary. like, Julian, you have not seen a dog that actually would kill you.
Yeah.
Like, actually is waiting behind the fence to kill you. If you go through that fence, you're dead.
Let me
It's
clarify
watching on
this.
you.
I'm gonna wait
If
15
my
years.
child were not within like an eating range, I'm fucking gone. No hubris against dogs over here. Like, I'm not choosing to take on one of those spiders. I'm just saying, I think if I were like clawing at something for my child's life, that I might be able to take down a German Shepherd as the most fearsome animal. Which, by the way, I don't condone anyone taking down a German Shepherd, okay? Like,
I'm gonna wait like 15 years till you have a kid, and I'm gonna like get you to walk me to a yard. I'm gonna look at you, you're gonna look at me, and you're like, Zach, don't. And I'm gonna fucking.
that's gonna be some like evil, like what are we gonna do this sociopath shit? Like you're just gonna walk in one day and I have Kaylin suspended over a vat of acid. What are you going to do, Zach? You have to choose between her and your comedy career.
Oh, I'm a goner.
Oh no!
And then the shepherds come out.
I like how you said, "Oh, I'm a goner," and I saw Zach's head turn to you for like half a second to say, "Like, nah, you're not," but then it turned right back. I was like, "Oh, no, yeah, she's right."
I was just trying to think of something funny to say.
She's correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a smaller dog, not a German Shepherd. That shit. That's like maybe medium size, like, but German Shepherd. I've seen them, and it's fucking terrifying.
Well, just
It's-
think, I weigh like twice as much as you, too.
You could, but I'm
so
telling
my
you-
ability to pin one down is greater than yours.
Some of these dogs, I'm telling you, I feel like they'd go straight for the jugular.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you'd be like adrenaline time. Oh shit, and then that's it. You're done.
you're out of there, yeah.
You'll be like, my kid. Oh shit. That would be the end.
Adrenaline time!
I thought I was gonna be better. My reflexes.
That's like every person. That's like me with the boxing idea. Is like, this will be great. And he's on just punches me in the face. I'm like, this is no longer great. It's like Mike Tyson's quote: "Everyone has a plan, and then they get punched in the face."
Oh my gosh. Yeah, tune in to Me versus Isan Boxing, the Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather of Chucklehead Productions. Oh my god, my child! You can have it! Just give me a few more seconds of sweet, sweet life!
Oh my god. Joe, what would I find in your refrigerator?
Oh, sorry, that was mine. No, for I sell it. Some guys can't produce, so I got a pretty
Tuesday,
strong
right?
seed. Keep some in the fridge.
Oh, I don't.
That's my tip of the
I was like,
week.
what on earth
I
are you
sell
talking
horse semen, but I don't get it from horses.
You know the most recent Kentucky Derby champ? This guy right here.
That's my son. What, the jockey? Nope.
Yeah, a jockey is my son. No, keep dreaming. It's the horse, obviously. You look at these thighs. Those are some horse thighs.
Imagine a horse just with 4 Julian arms.
But they're just huge. It's not even galloping. It's just crawling super fast, like a kimono dragon.
It's like the AT-ATs from Star Wars when they're just like climbing up the wall. All right, Joe, what would I find in your refrigerator?
Currently, I made some spam musubi all by myself, like a big girl. Am I hired?
No.
Oh.
You can make spam musubi.
Don't know what it is.
Actually, me neither. I like no spam.
It's the Hawaiian thing, right?
Yeah.
The big ol' spam nigiri.
Exactly, yeah. It's just a piece of spam, rice, and seaweed wrapped around it.
Oh, okay. It's just sushi. Oh, okay.
Basically, yeah, but with spam.
It's big though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
this big.
chonky.
Let's see.
It's a good snack.
Just
You're just staring at
It
me
is.
intensely.
That's not being recorded. It's sushi.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Yeah.
It looks like regular sushi with rice on the bottom, a piece of spam on top, and then seaweed. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Basically,
I
yeah.
go-
Whenever I hear it's time to go, I feel your like vision. I'm like,
Oh, hello.
Jesse, at some point, will you just bring one of those, and while Zach is in the middle of talking, will you just kind of like shove it in her mouth?
I'd be very impressed if you could do one bite some of those suckers. They're huge.
really?
Oh, this
Yeah.
guy can do it with one bite. This
Yeah?
guy,
Yeah.
this
I will
guy
give my best
takes a
shot.
lot of cocks. So
Okay.
he
Oh,
knows.
listen, Julian. I will say this confidently. I think I can take much bigger ones than you.
Okay.
Challenge me.
Okay.
That's right, Julian. What are you gonna say, huh?
Time to shine. I mean,
Do you have a big cock?
we all know I would win. Oh.
Oh. Wait a minute.
You know what I like to joke about, Cam, that I just thought? You like to add an inch to everything. Like, you always say I'm 5'11". I'm totally 5'10".
No.
I had that same joke about, like, you know, there are some guys who will go out and it snowed just a little and they'll be like, oh man, we got like 8 inches of snow. And you're like, aw, your poor girlfriend. That's 4 inches of snow at best, you know?
I definitely don't say you're 5.
Jesse, what would I find?
All right,
in your
I'll start.
refrigerator? Oh, was that a 4-inch dick joke? Okay.
I did not see it. Let's see. You'll find like I think some eggs in there. I went to the grocery store recently. You'll find some.
All right,
milk.
Julian's the only one who can answer.
Yeah, of course
Like,
not.
what am I gonna do?
Like,
He's like horse semen.
I can't compete with cum, okay? Cum is too good of an answer, all right? You stole
All
my
right,
thunder.
moving on. Jesus Christ. Jesse, if you were a candy bar, what would you be and why?
Ooh. Let's see. You know, I like a good Twix. I like it because it's got cookie in there. It's got caramel, chocolate. It's fantastic. I'm going with Twix.
All right, Julian, if you could be a candy bar, what candy bar would you be?
Not Three Musketeers, because that one's a fucking lie. Yeah.
I've heard it too many
I
times.
know. It won't.
It's
it
a
won't
funny
affect
joke, but-
anything. I'll just be like on the talk shows. I just casually. Jesus. I just casually slide my stand-up comedy in there. Like, funniest thing happened to me on the way over here. Perfectly formulated stand-up joke. And that's what happened, Jimmy. Probably. Yeah.
Your clock is incorrect.
It's almost 3.
Okay, yeah, that's a different sentence.
I would be a Cadbury plain milk chocolate bar.
And why?
That's just the one I like. I like the taste of it best. I like being classic milk chocolate, and that's my rap name, by the way.
All right, Jolene, what candy bar would you be and why?
I'd like to be a Kit Kat And it's mostly because it's very satisfying to snap, but I realize that doesn't like apply to me. Like, please do not snap me.
You should hear the sound of my bones, man.
Yeah, it's just old.
All right, Julian, if you could trade places with any other person for a week, famous or not famous, living or dead, real or fictional, with whom would you trade?
Whoever's fucking your mom this week. Sorry, Sharon.
So sincere.
I could trade. Probably Lauren Michaels, so I could learn all of his secrets, master all of his interview questions, send myself a bunch of texts from Lauren Michaels. I'd really like to have you on the show, Julian. So yeah, I'd be Lauren.
All right, Julian, same question to you.
I'm thinking it would be cool to be like Abraham Lincoln. I mean, like, you know, before all the bad stuff. but like just to know like what it's like to wear a hat that large, and, you know. Oh, and I guess
And
like
go to a
be
play.
good at speech. Oh yeah, I love plays. Yeah, something like that.
I just love
Give a good
theater.
speech.
Can I fuck with shit a little bit in this week? Can I
don't
like
care.
mess around with stuff? Okay, then I would go Jeff Bezos, and I'd really start some trouble. I'd really get into some things. I'd go
I'm
around.
selling all my Amazon stuff. I don't have any faith in the company anymore. It's bad. I buy everything at Walmart anyways.
You think I'm gonna let some stupid Amazon driver know where I live? The fuck out of here! Now I'd never type my address into a website. What are you, crazy? Don't you know what kind of psychopaths are out there?
Yeah, I don't want to be advertised shit I might want all the time. That's annoying.
Jolene, if you were a salad, what kind of dressing would you have?
Ooh.
The question's very funny.
Yeah, that's a really good question. I can always go for like a Caesar dressing. I think it's very versatile and everybody likes it
Oh, okay.
for the most part.
What kind of dressing would you go with?
You know, I was
Jesse?
kind of agreeing with you there, Julian. I was thinking.
All right, I'm moving on to the next
Okay.
one.
Why?
Jesse, if you were
Jesse
a
and
kitchen
I both say
appliance,
come.
It's come.
if you were a kitchen appliance, what kitchen appliance would you be and why?
Ooh, let's see. I really like stoves. The stove is very useful, and I enjoy it.
That's fair.
And
yeah.
you know, I feel like I like to heat things up. I'm going with the stove.
Nice.
Things up
That's
nice.
There we
good.
go.
That's awesome.
Jesse, come on, why don't you?
I was thinking. Oh yeah. Well, my shirt had enough.
You get one girl on this show, and it's all about sex jokes.
When Levy was on the show, there were more
Yeah.
They just involved two guys.
I haven't done a touching-based bit with Joe the whole time. No.
I noticed you.
I keep looking over and I'm like, not Levy, right? Sorry, don't want to scar anyone.
Oh, Julie and Mrs. Levy. Misses you so much.
Whoa, 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 whoa! We didn't say that.
Oh, sorry.
We said he liked touching guys. All right, Julian, what appliance would you be?
Probably the Hamilton Beach breakfast sandwich maker because I'm useless and I should kill myself.
That's like
Jolene!
I would like to be one of those, like, the ninja bullet blenders or whatever. I forget the guy that does the whole thing that's like, oh, look at this thing. I forget what his name is.
Look,
R.I.P. Billy Mays.
Oh, that's the guy, yeah. I'd like to hang out with him and just be there.
Why didn't you trade places with him for a week?
Ah, shit.
Could have been Billy Mays.
Yeah, I should have, you're right.
Could have advertised the silver bullet. Is this Jesse? Yeah, no. Joe? Julian.
Julian. Yeah, Jesse
Julian,
did. Jesse did.
if a plane was filled with Skittles and you had to empty it as fast as you can, how would you do it?
You're laughing. Why are you laughing?
Julian's like, eat it.
No, I'm laughing at the question.
I thought you were trying to
Jesse, please.
that
We're
is
classy on this show.
a sticky
Hungry,
flight
hungry
seconded
hippos.
only by the Spirit Airlines experience. Spirit Airlines, where the middle arm of your chair is always sticky.
Ew.
Yeah. Probably, is it in the air?
Not yet.
Okay. Open the door. Of the cargo bay doors, you know, when they're like, drop the loads! So cargo bay doors drive a little way along the plane.
Let's say it's a passenger plane.
Okay, big old vacuum, like the biggest vacuum they make. Hopefully it's got like a big old tube. It fits right through the door. It's like a meter wide, just massive fucking vacuum.
What if you knew you were high enough in the air to where one of those Skittles would fall down and kill somebody?
someone.
It won't ever.
Joe, if you had to empty
No matter how, like,
Skittles.
when it reaches terminal velocity, it's like less than some hail. Well,
Oh.
I guess that's fair.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
just
there was
heard
something
a
with a
little
penny
bit.
dropping that off the building, wasn't there? Where that was like the
Mythbusters disproved it.
That's
Oh.
right. I remember that. Yeah.
That is fair. I don't really see an issue with a plane being filled with Skittles. I think you just try to fill it up as much as possible with all the people, and they can enjoy the Skittles.
Yeah, they're people
Not
and
the question,
Skittles,
but
or
all right,
just-
Jesse. How would you get the Skittles out? I wouldn't.
Sorry.
How would you do your? How are you going to perform this job well? I won't.
I take it back to the
I
drawing
know.
board and ask, maybe passengers like some free Skittles.
I don't like your questions. Go ahead.
How are you going to fill out these reports? By proving that I don't need to.
This question only has two possible answers. Either A, you open up the hatch, all the Skittles fall out, or you eat them. That's all that there is. So
When I read the question, my first thought was blow it up. All you have to do is get the
Crash
Skittles
it.
out, just fucking blast a hole in the side of the plane.
Well, no, that's-
as fast as possible.
No, that's what I was thinking, but then you're more like, are the Skittles exiting the plane that way? They're probably all gonna melt and stick onto the plane in the explosion, which is why I like my genius vacuum idea so much more.
I think Joe's is the best.
Big old tube.
Fuck you. How are you gonna do this? I'm not. Here's my 2-week notice. Go fuck yourself. I am standing between you and all of your hopes and dreams. How do you defeat me?
Knife.
Jeez.
Is it Julie? I think it's Joe first.
Oh well, you stole my. No, I'm kidding. What's the little slip of paper that you have from Mr. I just kind of shove that in your face until you get out of my way.
Joe's using our past podcasts. Doing criminal.
Sorry, yeah, I guess that's not very funny.
Oh,
my
man.
bad.
No,
Well, I mean, if
No.
they
I
didn't watch
like it. I'm just impressed that anyone likes our show enough to remember things, which is why I'm laughing.
That would be mine.
All right, let's see. You said knife. I'm gonna go nuclear weapon. I'm gonna want. Yeah.
Very
Get a
easy.
nuke. Yeah. I figure I might as well
Can't
just go all
outrun
in.
this bitch.
Yeah, exactly. My hopes and dreams.
Fuck you, Chad.
Baby blue. I booped his.
You need to blackmail me as soon as possible. How do you get it?
Pictures on your computer.
Jesse.
Oh, let's see. I don't want to use that letter, so I gotta think of something new. Oh, let's see. What can I blackmail you with? My car.
Here it comes.
Yo.
You're not gonna get much out of it. Maybe you could guilt trip a meal out of me.
Maybe I will, yeah.
This is definitely a me question.
Yeah, Kayla, it's not
Yeah.
to you. You obviously know all of my secrets, okay? Like, it'd be pretty fucked up for you to answer this.
I do a bunch of Photoshop. I'd be like, hey, Isan, Photoshop Zach in all of these photos with this girl. And then I'd show them to Kaylin, and I'd get the real dirt on Zach. And then I'd have that to blackmail you with whatever weird penis inserting into vegetable shit you're into or whatever.
Isan, I'm curious about your answer.
Scroll through the chat.
You just go 3 years back in the rough draft. We need to delete that chat.
He's getting nervous.
Oh, jeez. No,
We're
seriously.
deleting the chat. Why couldn't we just name this shit the rough draft?
I had like a Facebook memory come up that was like really like me trying to be edgy, and I read it and I was like, why did I think that was funny? I had an actual moment where I was like, oh man, this got bad at one point.
That's personal growth.
One good set.
I think. Oh no. Okay. You genuinely need to hide a body. Who do you call?
Ooh, okay. Let's see. See, Zach, the thing is, you and me have a long history of mischievous activities.
No.
And
Like
Julian, listen,
genuinely.
as long as
Like no jokes. You have to hide a body, but you can't do it by yourself.
See,
Or do you just turn?
I won't
she's gonna
take
make it
offense
happen.
because my answer was also.
yeah. See, that's the thing, and I feel like I don't know how Levy would react. He's left me behind in the face of death before, and I feel like there's one person who, like, you know, there's been a lot of mischievous things that have gone on. So I would say probably you because
Not a
of the
family
history.
member?
I don't know. That's.
I wouldn't call any of you guys.
I don't know if I'd want to call a family member. It would be like.
No, not you.
Why?
It would definitely be my mom,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's fair.
That
yeah.
bitch can keep a secret.
Yeah.
All right? Yeah, it's got wheels. We throw it on there.
She kept the secret of my late developing pubis, so why not this?
See, I was gonna say
Because he
mom.
doesn't have that much pubic
But-
hair.
Kayla, you were just talking about blackmail a second ago. Fuck off, okay?
It's like, do you really want to put your mom through that though?
I'm going through it.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, she has to remember that for the rest of her life, that you brought home a body.
Okay,
I was like,
I'm sorry you had to go through it, Mom, but he was really pissing me off in traffic. What else was I supposed to do? Help.
it's such a hard question.
Not like your
'cause,
cousin?
Maybe. I mean,
Your cousin seems like kind of too nice of a guy.
he seems like a. Yeah, that's the thing.
The man's
See,
a
and it's-
vegan,
and see,
right?
it's
You think he's gonna put up with human murder?
See, like with family members, it's difficult because you know you're gonna be inflicting that onto them. But then again, like I don't know, like you just seem like with the fireworks and all the different things,
That's a
like
good guy to call.
yeah, I feel like you'd be a good guy to call.
I wouldn't rat you out, but I'd be real cautious about helping you.
I mean,
I would only
what-
help you if I knew I could get away with it.
Okay, and
if
what
I
if
thought
I-
you were fucked, I'd be like, bro, I'm not gonna tell, but don't stop
Yeah,
talking.
yeah, yeah.
Stop talking to me. Go over there. I don't want to be involved in this, man. Worst case scenario, I tell you to stop talking to me.
That would be
Like,
my
bro,
exact instinct as well. I
go
first
away.
want to know what happened. Like,
Yeah,
that'd be my
right,
first
like,
question. I'd be like,
were
what
there
the fuck
any
did
cameras?
you do?
Were you wearing gloves? Like,
And why is he dead? What did you? Like, what happened?
Is there an option to call my father
Or call
and
you,
then the
Kaylin, for
police
sure.
and then let the justice system work things out for me?
yeah, you can get your. Yeah, I don't care.
No, I would probably also call you. Well, I mean, like, Isan, you have a bright future. I know you
It'd be his brother.
You would definitely be the most useful in it. Like, we all know that. Like, you're the most useful at everything, obviously. But you're working at Microsoft. You know, you can't be in this shit.
Oh, I'd call Kaylin. Yeah.
Not Kevin?
No. Well,
HVAC piping.
Kevin's my brother, and
Oh.
my brother is.
Good at hiding bodies.
He's definitely the guy that you're like, yeah, he's definitely hidden
But he's-
a few bodies.
Even compared to Zach?
That
What?
well,
Easy to suspect. Because he's kind of edgy.
yeah, he's super edgy, but he's also not that big either, so I don't think he would be very helpful in like carrying a body with me, you know?
Versus Joe seen me try to carry your drunk ass.
Yeah.
I really need that photo hung up. Isan, who would you call your brother?
I'd probably call my dad.
Your dad? Oh yeah, your dad. Dude, your dad scares me.
He's just like,
Yes. Would your dad come on here?
Probably not.
Damn it.
Probably not. But also, if it was like if this was in Indonesia, that's different, right?
You wouldn't even have to.
Would you come on here if we told him like it's funnier if you're not like if you don't hold back, just say whatever you think about us.
Probably not.
He's on the corner, just you're not funny. In-house heckler.
Who would watch this? It's totally disjointed. You haven't had a point the whole episode. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah.
If you only had, let's skip this one just because we're running out of time. This guy slaps your girl's ass. What do you do?
Oh, I wish I was still in costume. Oh, that would have been great.
Let's go with Julian.
I did not expect that.
I just get offended because it wasn't my ass.
You go up to him and ask, like, please, sir, will you wash this
Sir, how about both of us?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sharing. Caring.
Then Zach's gotta answer this because Jesse can't.
No, he can.
Jesse.
Yeah.
This isn't Jesse. This is
I can
something
answer
else.
this. Yeah, this
I don't know
is.
what this is.
I don't know who this is.
It honestly
You know,
looks like a different person.
It's like Jesse's uncle.
Oh, Uncle Steele. Where did you meet him?
I
Uncle
love that
Steele, get your
smile.
finger out of there, please.
I have some bad memories stirring around in my mind now.
Oh my god.
All right, Joe. What do you do?
Oh
when
yeah,
this guy
just bleep
slaps
that whole sentence I just said. Just Uncle Steele, please.
There you go. Get the bell in there.
I think if this guy were to slap my girl's butt, I don't know. I'd just like tell him that his glasses look dumb and he might just go away crying or something like that.
Wow.
He'd probably take it really personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I think he might. He might. That sounded like something that was really mean. Not that I care at all. I don't really care. It's not a big deal with me, but that was kind of mean. You know, a little bit mean. I wouldn't expect it from you. You know, but
I mean, like, look at that face. Like, you gotta bully that guy a little bit.
You know, I don't know. I don't know.
Sorry.
You know, I don't take any offense. I
I
don't
like
know
how
who this guy
Joe
is.
just gets
He
the
could be
bell for
anybody.
being a little mean. Watch this. Jesse, you're a stupid cunt. You're a hoe.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay, Zach,
Yes. What?
you have to answer this.
Oh, what do I do when this guy slaps your ass? I guess it's not.
Make it personal to the people that are just like, Jesse, you slap Kaylin, her ass.
I don't know what you're talking
you
about.
do this in real life,
I don't know who
right?
this person
And
is.
then
Yeah,
Zach,
it could be
anybody.
her boyfriend, who Kaylin, you just slapped her ass. She's in the room right over there. And him, her boyfriend, has to react to it. What's he doing?
He closed the presentation. He's like, "This is enough."
Probably not my girl anymore, honestly. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'd have to go slap her ass back. It's like a game of tag.
That's how the world works. Oh, man.
All right, so we either have moral dilemmas or we have
We have
philosophical questions, and we have time for one.
time.
We have time. We have time for one more. Which one do you guys lean towards?
Moral dilemmas. I think
Wait,
we'll
what-
get into a lot of.
What'd you say, Kaylin?
Philosophical is going to take a long time.
Well, Kaylin, we go until we're out of time. Like,
Yeah,
And also, I
want
mean,
to be
is-
able to finish it.
I don't know. Do you guys have any other timers? Is it just that Joe has to go at
No.
3:30?
she has to go get her car.
You have to go get your car. Okay, I got you.
Technically, Jesse could hop on. No, it's too much work. Okay, so does anybody want to do philosophy or is it all moral?
I think moral sounds
Cool.
good.
All right, first one. Your friend tells you that they committed a crime. They explain that they are having trouble sleeping at night and feel that you are the only one they can trust with their confession. A few days later, you read in the paper that someone has got arrested for your friend's crime. Do you go to the police and tell them what you know, encourage your friend to confess and warn him that if he does not do so, you will tell, or say nothing because you will not betray your friend's confidence?
What crime?
Unspecified.
Well, because it's like, that's a tough, because I feel like I care about my friends more than other people enough that I would let someone else go under the bus for like a year of shitty inconvenience. Well, I don't know, that's tough, because I mean, that's the whole, like,
Does
that,
it
I mean,
change if
that
it's-
has a pattern of fucking happening in this country, though, or has.
Does it
So-
change with how bad the punishment is for you?
It does, because it's like, if you kill someone out of stupidity and anger, I feel like you deserve to go to jail much more than if you hit someone else's car and drive
Don't call
away.
Julian. Don't call Julian unless you had a really good reason.
Yeah, no,
Continue. It's so hot.
So high?
Yeah.
You want to step outside, or just go to the side by side and step outside? That's not the
Yeah,
side
no,
by side. There you go.
It's hot.
It is pretty hot. I was noticing that too.
yeah, no, it's pretty
Sorry.
Or you
Sorry.
can make a call.
hot.
I know. Just ignore it.
I wasn't gonna pick it up.
This is
Kaylin's here.
Kaylin's residence.
Kalen's cell phone. He's on speaker.
So at what range of punishment does it flip for you?
Probably flips around after like after 24 months. I think it really flips to when it becomes like you made a life-changing mistake rather than you made a big life roadblock type of mistake, if that makes any sense. And then again, it would also really depend on it feels like it would depend on the victim too, because if someone who was some child of millions of dollar rich prick gets thrown under the bus for your crime, which I think is pretty unlikely to happen, but if they do, they feel a little more deserving of a petty crime than say someone who's already struggling to make ends meet. Maybe that's slightly misinformed, but I just feel like it's. Someone who's already struggling deserves additional struggle much less than someone who is comfortable in their situation even after they get out of jail.
I think for me it just comes to if it's a violent crime. If it's a violent crime, then it's I don't want you to do that shit to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to be your friend anymore if you did something.
No, yeah, I completely agree. I feel like violent crimes is definitely a good reason to cut people out. That's a level of instability you should never have to tolerate. So.
I would say the same thing here. If it goes into any violent territory where someone's getting injured, I don't know if I'd want to cover for that person necessarily, Especially, if I was going to try to come up with some really complex scenario where maybe the person was defending themselves and maybe they get wrongly accused.
Well, that's what I was
There could be a whole other scenario. Maybe, I guess I'd hear them out first.
Your friend?
Get their side of the story, yeah. And then I'd look, if I saw in the newspapers that someone else was going to get convicted, I would look at what the crime is. I'd try to piece together what actually happened against my friend's story and try to figure out what I'm going to do. If it's a long sentence, then nobody should serve that for somebody else. There'd be a point where I'd have to say...
So it's a time thing for you?
It's definitely a time thing. If he gets a slap on the wrist and maybe he has enough money for a good defense and maybe he gets
So you guys both have the how... So you guys think that if the person who accidentally got convicted is well off, you're more willing to push something bad onto them?
Well,
I think they get less
It's
time,
less about
but-
more willing to push something bad on them and more, at least for me, about the consequences of prison a lot of the time aren't just you have to spend 2 boring years. It's you take 2 years off of work, suddenly you've got a conviction on your record, makes it much harder to get a well-paying job. If you are financially stable and you will continue to be financially stable after your prison sentence is over, I think that is much less of a burden on someone than if you are ridiculously poor.
So it's less about the morality of who gets blamed for what and, he's going to be able to handle this a lot more than my friend, so he should take it.
Or even less more that more in the sense of my friend is getting away with something, we're getting away with something without doing any irreparable harm onto someone's life.
Taking away 2 years of someone's life is pretty awful.
It's pretty brutal, but I'm just saying there's an extent to where I would rather my friend, like you said, a non-violent crime, which, for a non-violent or some sort of white-collar crime, I don't. It's really tough. I mean, obviously that someone else getting blamed for it is the tough moral dilemma, but I think it's I don't know, I think I care enough about my friends to, not it means you don't care about your friend. That's an abusive relationship, but
I'm just curious, when you think of that scenario, what is it specifically? You guys both mentioned money. You guys both mentioned, or I guess I brought up violent crimes. I assume you agreed with that. You agreed with that. So there's something to do with the type of crime, and then you guys have something to do with the amount of time. And so those seem to be the three things that you guys are bringing up. And the only one I'm questioning is the willingness to throw trash at someone who, just because things are going well for them.
Only because when they are out of prison, like someone who has to work every day to put food on the table is much more hurt by someone who doesn't have to work every day.
We're not arguing about that.
I know that is what I'm saying. My reasoning is.
Well,
let's say
story
your
for
friend
me,
is doing
too.
great too.
Then I don't care. It's nothing relative to my friend. It's only relative to, it feels like a much worse thing to do to someone who will be thrown into complete financial instability. Because that is, in my opinion, the worst thing that prison does is, I mean, there's many bad things, but throw people into complete financial disrepair even well after they get out of prison.
I don't think I agree with that.
It's true, so you don't need to agree with it.
I'm not saying I disagree with what you're saying prison does. I disagree with that being the reason that you take a moral stance.
Fair enough.
That is the part that doesn't make sense.
It's more the story for me. So if someone comes up to me, a friend, and says, I was stealing this because I need it for my family. Let's say someone's stealing, this is like the classic kind of dumb scenario, but someone steals a loaf of bread or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Someone else gets in trouble for it. They're well off. For me, I would say I don't want to rat on that person who was just stealing a loaf of bread because he needed it. If the person didn't need it, then it becomes a whole other thing. How close of a friend am I to them, and why did they steal it? That's a big one for me. Why did they do what they did? If there's like a reason for what they did, I'm more inclined to maybe back them up when it comes down to it. But then again, there's also how big is the punishment? Because if it's a really big punishment, I'm more likely to try and be honest and forward, because I don't want someone else to get like 10 years in prison for something they didn't do, no matter how wealthy they are.
What I was going to ask is, I mean, let's kind of give like a bigger reason. So we've all kind of said no violent crime, right? That's kind of like
violent crime. I think you're going to do to me.
But it's like, what if
it's a bar fight?
What if I killed someone who was trying to attack my girlfriend? And what if maybe I could have disabled them, but I killed them out of anger, you know, like in the heat of the moment, like a manslaughter style thing. Does that change your opinion on the violence of the crime, or is same opinion?
It's if I think you're going to do what you did to that person to me. If I think you're a threat to me, then get out of my way.
Okay, so it's really personal.
Yeah.
If
you killed someone because they took your soda pop, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Right. You know, complete. Yeah, definitely.
But no, I guess I should be more specific than violence. If I think it's violence that you're going to repeat, if I think it's violence you're going to repeat at me, that's just going to make me walk fast with the police station. But yeah, other than that, I don't think I'd rat.
Yeah, no, I mean,
What about if the sentence, though? Because we're talking about somebody else getting convicted as well, right?
To me.
Like if someone was going to get a 30-year sentence for something, and your friend came to you and was like, look, just let the guy take the hit.
I don't know.
What would you do? I mean,
I really like being told secrets, and I try. There's 3 times that There's 3 times I fucked them up. 2 of them have been with Levy's birthday. That one time. And so I don't know. I really value when someone tells me something like that, and I very much like want, dude. I want like if there are aliens, you can tell me, FBI. I will keep my mouth shut. I swear to fucking God.
That's all Zach cares about at this point.
I can keep my mouth shut unless it's about Levy's birthday, apparently.
Yeah.
Dude, that was so embarrassing.
That was good. No, I actually felt really bad after that. I told you, because you said what we were going to do for Levy's birthday, and just instinctively, it was like my father's voice came out of me. I was like, oh, you fucking moron. No, and I felt so bad afterwards because it wasn't even a funny insult. It was just a real hurtful thing to say to somebody. And it made me feel really bad. I was like, oh man, that's...
All right, we have 8 minutes left. So I'm going to hit you guys with one more, okay?
All right.
Late one night, you are driving home in a bad rainstorm. A drunk reels out in front of your car, and you try to stop, but hit him. Nobody sees you. The guy looks and smells as if he is homeless. You check to see how badly he is hurt and realize that he's dead. You have never even had a speeding ticket and are an upright professional with a family and are well known and respected in the community. Do you make a report anonymously, confess your crime, or drive home and forget about it knowing that no one will know?
Well, I don't think it has anything to do with... This question puts a lot of emphasis on, like, the person and the other driver's value to society, it feels.
No, it's about knowing that no one's going to notice. If someone kills Isan, his family's going to notice that he's gone. If you kill someone who doesn't have a family, doesn't have anyone that's going to check in on him, no one's going to find out.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I would say... It feels as I'm in a social group that's historically protected under the law. So I feel like I would have the confidence to say what happened because it sounds like what really happened isn't your fault at all. And if you voiced that very clearly to like a jury and everything like that happened here was perceived by the jury, that you wouldn't face any legal ramifications.
I think you can go to jail for accidentally killing someone.
Yeah, but not if they're driving drunk and pull out in front of you.
They're not driving drunk. He was walking.
Yeah, he was walking and you're
driving.
driving.
Oh, he's walking. Okay,
yeah,
you said a drunk pulls out in front of you.
Late one night, a drunk reels out in front of your car.
Reels out. Okay, so
I can see how you can.
Okay, no, so yeah, I thought it was driving. Then then that's totally illegal and that totally changes it. I thought you meant in your car. It's like, oh,
okay,
yeah,
that's okay. Just give me your answer, buddy. We have 5 minutes.
Why do you think about it? Give someone else.
Okay, Joe.
I do think like what the right and wrong perspective of this, like that's what I'm thinking of, and what the right thing to do is to go to the police and say like I accidentally killed this man and go through that entire thing, because if I accidentally kill this man, he does have a family, he does have people who care about him, and people need to know that.
He doesn't. That's the point.
Yeah.
That's the point. Well, I mean, it's like...
Is that no one's going to notice that he's dead.
Furthermore, who's going to benefit if you go to prison?
Nobody's going to benefit anything. You're right. The only thing that may be possible... Okay, so
Prison
that's what I was
guard
thinking
unions.
was that, like...
You wouldn't do it again, basically. You would do it again anyways, right? It's not like you
Yeah.
So then, yeah, I guess if there is no benefit to one person going to prison, then, like, the question of what is counted as moral, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and so that's why it's like, the judge, when my case goes to court, if the judge is like, oh, it's not worth putting her in jail, then that's the judge's thing, right? I know. I'm just saying, right? It's like, if that's what the judge is thinking about, like the benefit of it, then that doesn't really matter to me. What matters to me is that, what am I doing to benefit myself? It's to make sure I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah, it feels like you could...
You're going to become someone's girlfriend in prison.
I was going to, like... It feels like there is a legal, like, it feels like there is a course of action, because there are deaths from people just purposefully jumping out in front of your car where the driver is literally not at fault. Like 0% like at fault because the person purposefully did it. So it's like... There are instances, so it does feel like there could be legal precedent for, oh, it was this guy's fault. He just, like, you were not in the bike lane at all. He totally fell over into the road or
and you have no record
whatever it was.
So it's like you're obviously a careful driver.
So there could be some legal recourse that would get you out of that, allowing yourself to be honest, but I guess it's like...
Do you have a dash cam?
Oh yeah, I just have that on.
That's just the whole question. You got a dash cam? Are you Russian? Then yes. Now your point about what benefit does it serve for me to go to prison? It's so self-serving, but it makes a good point.
You can also look at it as you're using up community money through the court system.
I don't think.
Well, I wouldn't want to use up all that money for little old me, so I think I'll just drive on home.
Well, no, the argument is there's all these things that are going to objectively cause negative things, but is your moral compass going to be so affected by passing up the opportunity of doing the objective right thing that it's worth dealing with all that shit to still do it? That is ultimately the question, right? And Joe's expressed that she couldn't handle going through all that. It would eat her alive, right?
Yeah, I don't...
Isan has described that he's soulless. He has a
Wow.
a cold iron.
No, I don't think... I think... So, like, I'm going to put it like a selfish way in the sense that it's... Like I think I would be too anxious that someone was going to find out every day. Like not even necessarily
Wait, let me
like
tell
a
you that no
moral
one's gonna
I
find
killed a
out.
person. No one is going to
No
find
one's
out.
going to find out.
And I know that. Like that is a scientific fact in my
Or
brain.
you drive home and forget about it, knowing no one is going to pursue the death of a homeless drunk.
So knowing that, then I just leave.
Do you
Probably
think
am selfish enough.
No, it's just about your like your moral ambiguity.
That's selfish kind of means that, but yeah.
No, it's just your sense of right and wrong. It's not like just because like it happens to be in your best interest this time doesn't mean that you would say it any differently for someone else. You could say, "Oh, I am that homeless guy, so now I want you to go to jail." You know what I mean? That would be selfish. But if you were to stick to your guns and say, "Oh, there's nothing objectively good that's happening here," for me to
Yeah,
go to
that's
jail.
fair enough. Yeah, no.
I don't know. I was wondering if anybody would possibly want to go to the police because they want to be told that they didn't do something bad as well.
Yeah.
Because there is that kind of need to want to be released from the guilt of possibly have. I mean,
But that would be
Is it-
valid if it wasn't listed in the question that you don't feel any guilt. You know what I mean?
but is it?
You forget about it.
You could
Do you
take
just
that
get to
away.
make that switch? Like you're going home and you won't feel any guilt
I
ever
think
again?
that's
Is
how
that
we're
part of the
operating.
question?
Yeah.
I mean, in that
It
case, then
says,
there's
do
not
you make
much.
a report anonymously, confess your crime, or drive home and forget about it?
If you can forget about it, that means no guilt. In my
I mean, then there's really no
You
downside
could,
to
like-
going home
could-
because you
could
don't
forget
have
about
any
some really
guilt.
fucked
You're
up
not.
shit just to like help cope with it, right?
Yeah,
Right?
that's how I understand
Right?
it. It's like you're not flipping on a switch of forgetting about it. You're making a choice to say, I'm going to leave this man behind. I'm going to try to forget about it. So then at that point, it's like,
So there's still guilt in this scenario then.
If that's-
yeah,
Somewhat.
if that would affect you, yeah.
I feel like I'd still be wondering whether I did the right thing or
And
not.
it's 3:30. Thank you for watching Chucklehead Show, and we gotta go. Bye.